I'm Joy McFadden. Don't get caught making the wrong turn. With all the construction going on at LU, there are a lot of detours around campus. Reporter Nate Davis has details.
Lincoln University's main entrance on Baltimore Pike, which houses the historic Alumni Arches, is now closed due to the excessive construction work that's been going around on campus for the past 2 semesters. The historic arches are barricaded off due to newly done groundwork which is taking place on Ashman Road, the main entrance known by students, workers, and visitors to the campus. Public Safety's parking lot is now housing boulders, rocks, and debris from this construction work. And Ashman Road is blocked off completely on both ends, where no through traffic is allowed. This is stirring up a lot of uproar on campus because now there are detours due to this renovation. The new entrance is located a little bit further down from the arches on Baltimore Pike and on Ashman Road next to the ASL new building. I'm Nathan Davis for LU TV.
The source of transportation Lincoln University students use is called the scoot. Although students use it to get off campus, the reliability of the scoot is questionable. Reporter Joy McFadden has more. While surrounding schools have reliable transportation for students to travel to a nearby McDonald's or market, Lincoln University does not. This leaves students having to rely on their peers to reach nearby stores for necessities. The form of transportation used for Lincoln University students is called the scoot, provided by the Transportation Management Association of Chester County. The scoot operates Monday through Friday and only travels to Westchester Transportation Center and Walmart. I caught up with a student who says that it's unfair that Lincoln University has unreliable transportation.
When I think about Lincoln's unreliable transportation, I get disappointed because when you think about other schools, they have free shuttle buses that take you to shopping complexes or even take you to a bus that'll get you home. But up here, you really have to rely on your peers to get where you need to go. And if not, you stuck, and that's it's bad.
For LU TV, this is Joy McFadden. The mix of homecoming and midterms has brought a disarray to Lincoln University's campus. Students are complaining about the disadvantages of their grades since midterms follow 1 week after homecoming. Reporter Nakira Lee has more.
Good afternoon. I'm bringing you the latest from Lincoln University. Currently, there's a big controversy on campus containing students and faculty seen as though midterms follows the week right after homecoming. After a week of celebrating for 7 days, you go right into midterms. Drinking, partying, and concerts followed by after-hour study sessions and concluding with a full week of midterms 1 week after homecoming.
Well, I feel that midterms should not be right after homecoming. Because at least we can enjoy ourselves and then worry about midterms the following week or so. Or we should at least get a reading day, I believe. We should, reading/study day.
And as a student and also a staff member, how does that make you feel?
Overwhelming, very much overwhelming. Because still, like you guys, I have to find time to get my work done and still be able to take in consideration that students come first is how I got my job and how I'm going to keep it.
Students are hoping with the amount of complaints, this will be a tradition they are able to change. This is Nakira Lee, bringing you the latest from Lincoln University.
Tackling culture, language, and music, the Weir Center of the Fine Arts has been a voice for LU expression and diversity. From choir, band, Japanese, French, and graphic design, the Weir has you covered, a place on Lincoln University's campus where all students can be heard.
Attention LU artists and aspiring language students. Do you know all there is to know about foreign language, music, and art? If you don't know, no worries, because the Weir Center is here to help.
Whether you're interested in graphic design, pottery, learning a new instrument, or just sharpening up on a new language, the Ware Center has you covered.
The Ware Center specializes in merging music, art, and foreign language to give students the ultimate global and cultural experience. We caught up with Lincoln students who elaborated on some benefits of the Fine Arts Department.
Has been a good friend of mine since my freshman year. This is the first building that I actually was familiar with since band camp my freshman year. I'm a bio major, so I don't really get to see too many other buildings other than the science building. So I think that the Ware Center is a good outlet at the end of my day.
What I like about the Ware Center is first, the diversity in the department, 2, the friendships and relationships that I've built, and 3, the helpful staff.
Teaching a student how to play a new instrument is a lot like learning a new language. You have to have patience. Japanese professor Miku Musaku tells us why.
Absolutely different from English, so I think the student is very hard to learn, but a lot of students are doing very well, I think, so it makes me so, it inspires me a lot. That's all. Thank you.
Domo arigato, professor.
The Ware Center is open for your convenience. If you're interested in playing an instrument in the band, singing in the concert choir, learning arts, graphics, and a language, well, come to the Ware Center where your ideas will always be heard.
This is Taji McCullough.
And this is Shantice Gray.
And stay tuned for more Lincoln updates.
In sports, the Lincoln University Lady Lions played Shawan University. The Lions are coming off a stellar win against rival Cheney University. However, in this competition, the Lady Lions fell short. Sports reporter Dawn Jackson has more.
Today, Lincoln University's Lady Lions played Chowan University. The Lions are coming off with a stellar win against rival Cheney University. However, in the competition, the Lady Lions fell short of victory to Chowan University. LU's Antoine Alukta and Dawn Jackson were there to cover the story. Unfortunately, they fell behind in the first 2 sets, 25-7 in both, but fought hard in the final set, 25-18.
What did they could improve on as you were just in the stands watching?
Finishing the game out because they started out winning. They was winning 5-0 first, and then afterwards, Chowan, is that the name of the school? Whatever the name of the school is. Finished.
I have to ask you, how you feel about today's game?
Today's game was a struggle. In the first 2, we had to adjust to how they were playing, but in the third game, we fought, did our best. We didn't come through with the win, but we played with heart, so I feel good about the third game.
Their overall record is now 1-19, and in conference games, it's 0-10. This is Dawn Jackson reporting to you live from the Manual Hall Gym.
The Lincoln football team was not the only team facing competition in Friday Night Lights. Reporter Mercedes Lee was at the Avon Grove field for the battle between the bands.
This Friday marked the first Friday Night Lights football game and the first time another marching band came to battle against the Lions. The crowd roared as the Lincoln University Orange Crush Roaring Lions Marching Band hosted at the Avon Grove football field against the Bowie State Symphony of Soul. Starting at halftime, each band gets 8 minutes to wow the crowd with an on-field performance. This time around, Orange Crush danced and set up arrangements to the classic marcher, In the Stone, and a collection of other selections, such as Bad Mama Jamma and a Baltimore club mix for the dance routine. The Symphony of Soul performed an entire selection of Beyoncé songs, from Dangerously in Love to End of Time. After the clock reaches its last few minutes of the football game, the alma maters are played and fifth quarter begins. It's a time where both bands battle it out and test each other against musicality, articulation, and pride. Usually, the battle ends when one team runs out of songs or decides to call it quits. But this time around, neither band stopped until the Avon Grove facilities managers decided to shut it down. The band didn't return back on campus until 12:45 a.m., well after the football game was over and most fans headed back to 1570 Baltimore Pike. I'm Mercedes Lee, and this is your Lion Media Update.